Hi Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make this card. That's what it looks like when you open it. Cute. Seen a card on Mary Fish's website, and I thought I would show you how I did it. And then I went ahead already and made these cards using the Striped Scallop Thinlits die. I used the Calypso Coral and then the Pear Pizzazz. So these were the two cards that I made for those. But we're going to go ahead and make this one. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the base, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, squared at 4 1/4. And then the inside of the card I used the Calypso Coral, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then the Pear Pizzazz, which is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And then the Whisper White is cut at 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on the inside of the card, just to have that part done. Okay, so there's the inside, and then the stamp set I used for the inside is called Big News, and it's your birthday right there. Okay, so then the front of the card, the Celebrate, this is from the Fabulous 4, and it's right here. So we're going to cut this out with the Big Shot using the Apothecary Accents. I'm going to use this one right here. And then we're going to use the Striped Scallop Thinlits die. It's in the annual catalog. And we're going to grab the Big Shot right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and cut out the greeting. Okay, so we got that cut out. Okay, so we're going to use the transfer adhesive sheets. They're in the annual catalog. And you get 12 sheets, and they're 5 3/4 by 7 3/4 in size. So I already have one out here. And there's a strip right here that you can start peeling back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this is going to reveal the adhesive on this paper here. And then I'm going to take this piece off here, slide it down. Okay, so I'm not going to use this whole sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of Whisper White. And this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this right onto the adhesive sheet. Just like that. Got something on there. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to make sure that that's adhered really good to the transfer sheet. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece off because I can use that for something else. Okay, so I'm going to add the adhesive sheet with the Whisper White onto that. Then we're going to take a piece of wax paper, and then you're going to take your Striped Scallop Thinlit die, and you can see right where the Whisper White piece is between all those layers. Okay, so we're ready to run this through the Big Shot. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me grab some computer paper. Move this Big Shot over a little bit. And really, the wax paper is going to serve as, this is going to be super easy to pop out. See how easy that pops out? Because of the wax paper is there. So you're just going to go ahead and pop all these little scallops out. Once you get all your pieces, this is what it's going to look like. And there's an adhesive sheet right behind this, and you're going to peel that off. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the Calypso Coral. So I'm going to lay the Calypso Coral down, wax paper. I'm not using the adhesive sheet because I'm going to use the snail. And then I'm just going to cut out this piece right here with the Striped Scallop. Then run that through. Okay. So now this is what this looks like. Okay, so I have another piece of computer paper. I'm just going to pop these out. And once again, they come out very easy. And then this is the color with the Calypso Coral, and then I used the Pear Pizzazz for my little scallops. And then this is the piece that I used on this card here. Okay, so if you want to use this as your base, you're going to want to use the transfer sheet, the adhesive sheet on this too, but I didn't for this video. So I would go ahead and run another piece of the Pear Pizzazz with the the Striped Scallop. And I went ahead already and did all that. So I have all my pieces right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the Big Shot. Okay, so we're back to the base card. We got our outline here of our Striped Scallop Thinlit die, the scallop section of the Thinlit. And you're just going to peel off the backing of the adhesive sheet. And you got adhesive already on there. If you didn't use the transfer adhesive sheets, you might want to use the multi-purpose liquid glue. And then I'm just going to line this up onto the front of the card. Just like that. And it adheres down really quick and super easy. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and adhere some of these pieces here to the front. I'm going to take the Pear Pizzazz and I'm just going to stick this into the die. And then before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and add the greeting to the front. This is going to be my guide to where I want to put all my colors of my scallops. I'm just going to put this right here on the front. And then that serves as your guide so you can work around that piece. So then I'm going to use the Coral. Okay, so you get the idea. You're just going to go ahead and decorate the whole front. And then this is what it's going to look like when you're finished. Here's the finished card. And then here's this one. You're Simply Wonderful. And then here's this one, To a Great Friend, with the Pear Pizzazz. Okay, so that's how you make that card. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.